Hey everyone, it's the Power Couple, and today, I know I might be a bit late, I'll be analyzing episode 10 of season 5, the Kwamis Choice Part 1 transmission. I do apologize for sort of disappearing for a while. Just I had to catch up on a lot of schoolwork since I was sick, and there were exams before the Christmas break, and then a whole lot of family stuff during the break. You know, the huge. But now I'm back and it's 2023, so a fresh new start. And I hope you enjoy. And now let's get into the episode. So we start off the episode and it takes place right after Elation. And Marinette is sort of... Okay, let's just be firm. She's in a very, very bad depression. And because of this, she doesn't go to school, at least in the morning. And so then Chloe just says to Adrian that it reminds her of the good old days when she had to ask permission to show up at school. How much did Chloe hate Marinette back then to do that? And what are the teachers good for? I mean, that is intense bullying. The teachers should be involved. And so then Miss Bustier asks Adrian to take Marinette her homework. Although, I'm not sure why you would give a student homework when they're supposedly absent. That's just weird. But then Adrian figures out that it must be because of Cat Noir that Marinette didn't show up at school. He's kind of like half right on that. And he looks really sad about it too. And then he goes to see Marinette. And then this is where things get interesting. 'Cause he does try to cheer up in a way, kind of. But then it's like, she also does confess a little bit to him. And remarkably, she actually admitted that she was in love with him, which I did not see coming. But then he says that he's in love with her, but then she didn't return it back because she had a duty to be Ladybug, and that would kind of interfere. So then he leaves brokenhearted. She's brokenhearted. We got a big situation here. And while all that is going on, the class decides to throw a party during school hours because they think Marinette and Adrian have now become a couple. Luckily, Zoe is the one who still has a brain for this scene and just asks the most obvious question to them all. Have you talked to them yet? Seriously, did no one else consider asking that question? And then Plague and Tiki meet on the roof and they decide that they need to take back Marinette and Adrian's miraculous, which is so sad. And then we see their faces. And they're both in tears, and this just breaks my heart. And when Gabriel goes to see Adrian, I am so glad Natalie had this great moment in which she said, don't take advantage of his distress. You tell him, girl. But then we see that Gabriel really didn't go there to comfort him at all. He just gave him an alliance. What kind of sicko does this? And he did it because then he could have been able to akumatize Adrian and he would have had an extra power. Give me a break. What kind of father is he? And then we see Marinette and Adrian both renounce their miraculous. This was such an emotional scene. It actually made me cry. And then since Adrian is having stronger negative emotion, Gabriel goes to akumatize him. Why? Why? I truly and deeply hate Gabriel right now. And then since they no longer have the burden of being superheroes, they kind of patch things up again, while the class is starting to create a plan to get them together. I think they need to reconsider what things they should get involved in and what things they should not. And then Plague chooses Zoe to be his new holder. Huh? I was right. Although, don't throw the miraculous in the middle of the streets or sidewalk to give it to a new holder, Plague. And then we see Alia return as Scarabella. And then we see this cute Adrianette scene. until the villain appears. And then we meet who I assume to be Kitty Noir, or so the name goes around, but they haven't confirmed that yet. And I just love how Marinette is just holding on to Adrian's arm. It's so cute! And then the battle continues while they're fighting against Kuki, and I'm pretty sure I completely butchered that name. I'm so sorry. And he has 5 miraculous powers because he has 5 alliance rings. Although, I'm not sure why someone would wear that many rings. But then they create this pretty much ingenious plan in order to get rid of the shelter on his head guard. And then they deakumatize him. And then we see this awesome Adrianette scene in which they're pretty much being awkward around each other. Soulmates right there, I'm gonna tell you that. And then we get this lovely end card. But then we get another scene after that. And as it turns out, Gabriel's alliance has recorded abnormal human capabilities in 2 alliance rings. And I guess whose rings are those? My prediction is he is about to discover the identities of the new holders. And that will take us into part 2 of the Kwamis choice, which we have not yet received. But one thing's for certain, there's a big problem. Gabriel could potentially get his hands on the Ladybug Miraculous. And I'm not looking forward to seeing that outfit. Just like his triple unification with the Cat Miraculous in season 4. That was a bad one. And not talking the power, because if he got the power, then that would be, let's just say it, a disaster. But anyway, that wraps up that episode. It was an interesting one, I'll tell you that. And I do know that Pretension and Revelation have been aired. I'm going to get to them, do not worry. And as of today, there are no new episodes yet, but I'm sure they're coming. And as I'm sure you all know about our current situation, that the entire season was just leaked. I have not seen any storyboards or any of the other stuff that were leaked, but I am going to ask you all if you could please, pretty please, don't post any of the spoilers in the comment section below. But on the other hand, I would like to know what you guys thought of the episode. Any disagreements or dislikes about it? Feel free to let me know in the comments section below. As always, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. We're doing really well with 250 subscribers. Thanks to all of you. And I send my infinite love to you all. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!